Hi, Mark Medina with the Los Angeles Times, and I'm here with Mike Bresnahan, Brad Turner. You guys aren't fighting anymore, right? Is that all resolved?
We're friends now. We really are.
I'm tired. Too tired to fight this guy anymore.
Well, we saw a huge, well, not fight, but a lot of physical play today. Lakers had a 95-89 victory over the Denver Nuggets. You saw them being able to overwhelm them in the first half, but things really changed in the second half, beginning with Ron Artest's defense on Carmelo Anthony.
Ron's defense was great. I mean, think about it. Ron had 6 steals. Carmelo had 8 turnovers. He was 7 for 19 from the field. You got to give Ron Artest a lot of credit because he didn't back down. A few times he kind of, did the old flopping thing in the first half, but he stopped doing that and played Ron Artest's defense, which was physical, get in your face, not back down. He was really good.
Now, he was talking about just kind of going on a new diet, or he's trying to lose some weight. Are you seeing the benefits of this, or do you think it's just kind of been what he's kind of typically brought to the team?
Yeah, he's had a pretty good run over the last 2 weeks. I mean, you can never really figure out where Ron is at any given moment in time. But, starting with, I think, the Paul Pierce game. Now, I know Paul kind of hurt his finger or his thumb in that game out here a couple weeks ago, but he really held Paul Pierce down to, I think, 11 or 12 points. Ever since then, Ron's been on a pretty good stretch against other small forwards, and I sense him kind of gaining confidence. He did pretty well offensively tonight. With 15 points, I think he has.
17 points.
17 points.
So he's 4 for 7 from three-point range. I mean, that's not bad.
It's like you're writing his biography or something.
Well, if he pays me well, maybe.
Got your facts down cold, Brad.
Hey.
I mean, a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I would have said, they probably miss Ariza a little bit, but these last couple weeks, I'm starting to think, this team's going to be pretty good if Artest keeps playing good defense and also contributing 17 points a game. They're unstoppable.
Now, since Kobe Bryant's return from his left ankle sprain, we haven't seen a lot of the scoring high numbers besides his performance the first night against Memphis, where he did have that game-winning shot. Think it's a matter of him getting back into that rhythm, or do you think he's kind of embracing that facilitating role?
He says he has a pretty good rhythm, he's in good shape, but I really wonder if the ankle is 100%. And more than that, if he's really in top condition. And right now, you don't think he might be there, but against Denver, give them credit. They sent 2 people at him, sometimes 3 people at him, so they made him into a passer today, and he was smart. He had, 12 assists? So he's being smart, he's being wise. But I'm not quite sure he's back all the way just yet.
It was interesting. After the game, Phil Jackson said that Kobe, his release is bizarre. Sometimes he releases his shot too late, sometimes too early. Sounded like a lot of the scouting report on Brad Turner when he played high school ball at Pasadena. And,
Except they all went in, just like Kobe.
So you've been watching a lot of game tape lately, huh?
A lot of 3 for 17 Turner nights back in the day. But yeah, you're right. I mean, Kobe just isn't. He's not quite with the flow yet. I'm kind of surprised because usually he's really quick, and he had a good first game against Memphis. Shot well, no problems.
Adrenaline. I mean, he was pumped up. He wanted to prove to himself, to his teammates, and to Memphis, which had beat them before when he scored 41 that one night.
Yeah.
They lost the game anyway. O.J. Mayo's young kid coming up wants to show him what he can do. I mean, he was great. He's been good and solid the last 4 games after that Memphis game, but he's just not the same guy just yet. I mean, it's going to take some time.
But it says something about this team to win a quality game against a very good opponent. This Denver team is really good. They're kind of fun to watch when they're clicking on all cylinders. Very unpredictable, but kind of a crazy fun team to just sit back and watch the characters go.
With a crazy fun coach.
Crazy fun coach. And to win a game like this, when Kobe goes 3 for 17, really says something about the Lakers.
And lastly, I think you hit on a good point about just it being a very big win, and Denver's trying to catch up to them in the Western Conference race. But this is a matchup that we could see in the playoffs, maybe the Western Conference Finals, maybe before. How do you see that possible matchup shaping up?
I'm going to steal what BT's going to say because I heard him say it a week ago. Last year, the series went 6. This year, it'll go 7, assuming they meet in the West Finals. Still a Laker victory, though.
I agree with
what you originally
what
said.
Mike stole from me. I agree with what Mike said about what I said. I agree.
So what's the scouting report on Mike?
Mike had no game.
I was a 6'2" power forward, small schools
Mike
terror.
could spell game, G-A-M-E, having one to play in a game? No.
I was a football player.
Okay.
So he
well,
said.
It's possible Lakers and Denver may meet down the road, and we may also have to set up a one-on-one match between you two.
Wow.
I don't play anymore. I've given the game up.
We'll play on 8-foot baskets, make it easy for Brad. We'll do what we can to make it a little more equitable and fair.
That will come at a later time. But for now, we're going to sign off. Thanks for watching.